Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to go through Joe Montana's guidance for learning a lesson for a setback discussed in his book The Winning Spirit. Part of being human is making mistakes, losing, failing, and experiencing defeat. Most people look at this as a bad thing, so much so it evokes fear. But on the other hand, you can understand that committing errors is how we learn to be better, and that failure is an integral part of success. What it comes down to is that what one person defines as failure, another sees as an opportunity to improve. And if you're someone who wants to excel and find success, attaining your goals, you need to look at failure as temporary, taking setbacks in stride, while retaining a willingness and even an enthusiasm to grow beyond our comfort zone. But with this being said, you must go beyond having awareness of this and embracing failure, learning from the mistakes, failures, and setbacks. And Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana has a process to do so, which I now want to go through. So write down or think about a setback or low point you've experienced, and then answer these questions honestly. The first question is, what mistakes were made? Next, the second question is, why did they happen? After that, the third question is, how could they have been prevented? Then fourth is, how could you do better next time? From there, fifth is, what changes could you make? And finally, sixth is, what are the lessons you've learned? No matter who you are, you'll face forms of failure in your life, and this is regardless of how much you prepare and practice to avoid failure. And to sum this up, while we would all like to succeed in all aspects of our lives at all times, it's unrealistic and impossible. And because most people understand failure happens so often, they highly fear it. But this fear is unnecessary, and if you focus on learning from failure, that's how you grow. And luckily, there's processes like Joe's that I just went through to do so. Taking the time to learn from failure will no doubt provide immense value to your life and benefit you greatly, and also assist with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod, and sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with The More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.